Okay guys, it's my turn to drive. Nas will now take a nap because I just now took a nap.
Okay, you're gonna move forward.
About half an hour left, so now we're gonna try something.
Yeah.
They asked us to try this departure warning. So if the car in front moves ahead and we don't move, let's say we're playing with the phone or whatever, then it's supposed to alert me. Yep, so vehicle ahead has moved, so it actually alerted me, but actually pretty quiet though. So let's go. We are in the previous convoy now. So I'm gonna try and keep, or what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try and get to the other convoy now. Okay, so from the get-go, I feel that my throttle pedal is actually quite at an angle, so it's a little bit uncomfortable for me because usually my feet is used to being like this, but right now it's kind of like this. If you cannot see, usually it's like that, it's kind of like that now. So a little bit uncomfortable for me. I'm just going to go ahead. Now, I've said before, I love NA engines, and this is an NA. We only know the Forester came with a turbo on the first generation. This is, if I'm not wrong, the 4th generation of Forester already, and it has no turbo, naturally aspirated, love naturally aspirated. NVH, I gotta say, you can really hear quite a lot of things, so I have to actually shout in order for you to capture my voice, my audio, and I'm hitting about 170. Hitting the brakes now. Brakes bite quite immediately. It's not progressive, and hitting 170 was effortless. It was just a very progressive power up. I'm even in sport. Sorry, I'm not even in sport right now. So I'm just taking my own sweet time, getting to know the car in comfort mode at first. But I already see all the other Foresters in front of me. So obviously you know that you can definitely push Foresters. Now, for the new Forester, there's actually a rear stabilizer bar, which is mounted on the body, which reduces 50% of the roll. Hence why when I actually drive at a fast speed and I take bends, we really don't feel the body roll as much as other cars, and that's very, very, very impressive. Now if I go at bends, and I keep forgetting that this is an SUV, I'm like, okay lah, yeah, of course you don't feel rolls, it's a Subaru, but I keep forgetting it's a freaking Forester when it's actually a high car. It doesn't drive like a high car at all because it's a boxer engine, so it's horizontal like this. The center of gravity is so low that I really don't even feel it. I don't feel the height. I feel it's super nice to drive, and I'm really impressed. I mean, I'm as impressed as I was when I was in Taiwan driving it the first time. And why are we slowing down? Come on, oh, you photographer car. Yo Allah, I didn't know. I'm quite disappointed because we got the white color. I like, the black color looks not bad, but the white color is just like, it's a boring color to me lah. So I'm just gonna go ahead. Okay, when I full throttle, this means full throttling. It slowly, progressively increases. Not to say that the torque is very immense, because we need 196 Newton meters of torque. So I'm guessing you can feel the torque at a lower gear ratio, but when you're going at speeds of, for example, 100 and you full throttle, you really don't feel it anymore. Visibility is very good. The blind spot monitoring is something different because usually they put it at the end of your side mirrors, but this one, they actually put it nearer to the car. The comfort is there. I think it's very comfortable. The seats are nice as well. My steering, I feel like the placement of my hands on the steering wheel is good. It doesn't feel very tiring. My position is seated very well. like what Nas said, the visibility is good also because I can see the bonnet sloping down. Not many cars that I sit in I can see. It's like having a visibility of a 4x4 but having the driving dynamics of a sports car, a lowered car. And I think that's the amazing thing about Subarus. But of course, we all know boxer engines, the maintenance of boxer engines. I'm having a feel good time driving this car. I was so tired just now, but like Nan said as well just now in his video, it's because we're given such a nice car to drive, we really don't feel tired anymore. Woo. Yeah, visibility is good. Now the suspension, I cannot really test it out at the moment because we're on the highway, so really not much pothole, surprising, to test it out on. So I'm going to talk about that a little bit later on. Yeah, right now it's just a straight road. If I do come across any winding nice roads, I'll let you know. But now, when I look at all the forestas on the road and I just see them at an angle, they all actually look like my bees because of the backlight. So yeah, I'm gonna try the adaptive cruise control right now. So what I understand is that everything here is based on the driving features of the car on my right here. So I just have to press this, and then I have to press set, which is pull down here. Is set already? Yeah. So it sets. Okay, and it automatically brakes very elegantly. I'm just gonna reduce the amount of cars that are in front of me. Okay, so I have increased my speed limit to 150 and it's just going, guys. It handles only the acceleration and the braking for me. The steering it doesn't handle for me. Very easy to set. Okay, I'm gonna cancel it right now. Okay. So, two ways of cancelling it, which is you press cancel or you just hit the brakes. So if you're going at a certain speed on a highway where you have a car following you behind, I highly suggest you press cancel instead of hitting the brakes. The steering input that I get is actually, I think, pretty direct because a little bit of input from my end, you can feel the entire car moving already. And I caught up with the other convoy. Okay, so one other thing that they have, which a lot of people or a lot of other car makers make it very apparent, that I feel totally just flew past me, is it's a CVT gearbox. I don't even feel the rubber bandness in the gearbox. I mean, the Corolla was a CVT and you can definitely hear it when you're driving. You hear the a very annoying sound. You can barely hear it here. Wow. And now I'm on sports mode and I'm using the pedal shifters. It changes pretty fast. Then you can hear it go. Then it tells me. Okay, so I actually prefer when it's in auto. So I'm in sport mode, but I don't play around with the pedal shifters. It automatically changes gear for me. Also, there's the lane departure warning. Now that one really is, it just alerts you, but it doesn't interfere with your steering. Some lane departure warnings, what they do is they actually toggle on your steering wheel when you're driving, and if you're actually moving out of the lane. But this one, let me just show you an example. It just beeps, but the beeps can be quite annoying. So there's actually a button here to turn off lane departure warning. It's officially off. I think it's a good warning lah. Even if it doesn't annoy the driver, it will annoy the passenger, and the passenger will tell the driver to use this signal. So I think it's good. Hey guys, I am on Karang now, and I'm pushing the Forester. You know, they say it's very good at bends, and I've experienced it yesterday in the passenger seat, but now I'm in the driver's seat, and holy shit, man, I totally get it. It's sports mode, so you can feel the throttle response is quicker. Like the steering as well, but oh, I also realized that the steering actually tightens when you're going faster. Man, the Subaru, being a boxer engine, everything is lower center of gravity, and fun in driving fast. Okay, so just being in the car, I would say, yeah, the interior, the design wouldn't be that great. And I think the placing of certain things could definitely be better. But having said that, it's not an interior that really would deter me from getting it, because damn, the handling. Okay, I'm going to scare my passenger already. Takut tak?
No lah.
It's taking the Benz very minimal body roll. Very minimal. Having so much fun. Shit man, it's so damn planted, it's so grippy. It's crazy. And the suspension as well, it's not too stiff. Comfortable.
Of course, you must.
You okay? I love that my blind spot monitoring is always active, so I know what's going on around me and whether there are cars on the left or the right. You can hear that the engine, actually that's the gearbox. The gearbox, even though CVT, it's not annoying. It's not rubber band annoying, and I actually like the sound quite a bit because you can feel your car pushing and you are connected to the car. You can actually feel the wheels turning below your feet, which is what I like, because you do feel connected to whatever that's going on around you. You can hear your RPM going up, then dropping back down, and it's changing gears for you. Woo. Going downhill, got the truck in front of me, and it's fun. Holy shit. Hey, keep your lane. Thank you. Woo. Damn, this car, telling you, I know all of you have been complaining that the Forester isn't turbo anymore ever since the first generation, but I don't think it's a problem, you know guys. So yeah, that was my short Karak video. All in all, I would say the best part of the Forester is the handling. And I'm sure a lot of people would agree with me on that. The looks aren't the best. The safety features are so-so. It's not to say, what is this Krisa doing? U-turn. The safety features I feel can be improved. There's still a lot of things that can be done with the safety features, and I'm waiting for that. Because currently their eyesight is in motion 3. They still have motion 4, which is coming up, and I'm waiting for that. Interested in seeing what that can do. Oh, check out the pickup. Pickup is good as well. Okay, now that's the pre-collision braking if you heard. So the pre-collision braking, sometimes it detects the car in front way ahead of when we would like to brake, because I guess it's a Malaysian thing. I can't speak for anyone else, but we tend to brake when we're closer to the car as compared to when the system detects the car. The system is very safe though. It really detects and then it warns you, and you can feel the car actually braking a bit. But Subaru, one of the good things that Subaru does is it gives you the option to turn it off if you want. So yeah, sitting in here, like I said, one of the things that I didn't quite like is that they have a lot of options for the front. Sorry, not for the front, for the instrument cluster in front of me. So there are a lot of things that you have to go through, and the programming is like, okay, once you enter to this folder, then you go to this folder, and you don't even have a button to go back. You have to actually choose one of the options, which is go back. Then only you can go back to your initial display of your instrument cluster, which I think that is a lot to take in for something that is right here in front of you, which is supposed to tell you about your car. Having said that, the segmented area, which they have a individual screen totally separated from everything else, which just tells you about your car, what your car is doing now, what safety features are on, what is not, and your performance of the car. how many km is left, how much fuel is left. So I think that's pretty good. Yeah, I think that's all for my Forester review. Let me know what you think, guys. And yeah, it's been fun. We're back on Karak. I'm very curious guys. This is a bit off topic, but I know a lot of people always say like, you know, Karak there are a lot of stories that happen on Karak, if you know what I mean. And if any of you have ever experienced it, let me know. I'm quite interested in this kind of things. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Like, subscribe, comment. Again, I can't believe I'm saying this. I never used to say this, but yeah. Okay, bye! So while he is driving, I'm gonna test out the sound system. I always use the same song. Let me say. Very bassy. When you blast it, it doesn't get muffled. It's not some sound systems when you blast it, it feels like you cannot really hear the words clearly anymore. But this one is not. It's actually pretty clear, very bassy. But I guess you cannot really hear any other elements of the songs because it's really just you can hear the vocals and the bass, and that's about it. So it's a bit lower than okay for me. I think it's the first time I'm saying anything about a sound system like that. So yeah.